I'm no longer the same. Who I was is behind, and who I am is in Christ's grace. He is working for me. Oh, grace is working for me. Oh, grace is working for me. Grace is working for me. Oh, grace is working for me. Not by power, not by might, but your spirit is moving. Grace is working for me. Good morning. This is Kenny Daredevil on Grace is Working It for Me. This morning we're looking. Oh, by the way, somebody said I didn't say anything in Latin yesterday. Dominus vobisco espon spiritu tuorimus. There's another one with the you say Kyrie is on. And I won't force me go make I become Catholic. But whether you're Catholic or you're not, it doesn't disturb what God has done for you. Now let's look at, we're looking at Isaiah 43:2. Isaiah 43:2. Let me read the verse for you. It said, when you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep you over. And when you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. The flames will not set you ablaze. This is NIV. This verse is well-known biblical promise of God's protection and presence during the times of hardship, distress, and trial. You see, Isaiah 43:2 means that while believers will face intense difficulties and sorrows in life, God is ultimately present in the middle of these trials to protect, sustain us. He said the deep waters and rivers. In the Bible, raging waters represent overwhelming circumstances, grief, and chaos. God promises that these rivers will not drown you away. Fire and flames. Fire symbolizes intense suffering, judgment, or testing. It invokes imagery of being refined. You know, for gold to be gold, it must go through the fires. God promises that these flames will not permanently scorch or consume you. The presence over exemption. God does not promise an easy life or the complete absence of hardship. Rather, He promises to walk with you through it. And ultimate preservation. He says, the hardship are temporary, but God's safeguarding guarantees that they will not ultimately destroy you. You know, we must take into consideration that when He says, when you pass through the waters, the verse reassures believers that God does not abandon. We are not abandoned projects. We are not abandoned project when they face hardship, but rather walks through the trials together alongside them. I said sometime on radio when one man said, God, when I was in my lowest point, walking through the beach, I didn't find you. I saw only of my steps too. And God said to him, it was Jesus, not God. Well, God is Jesus, Jesus is God, the triune head. He said to him that time when you were sloshed and dead to the spirit, are not alive. I was the one carrying you. Those 2 steps you saw are my steps carrying you through the fire, through your darkest moment. Water often symbolizes overwhelming chaos, danger, or sorrows. You know, we must be mindful of the fact that God never promises a life free from difficulty, but he does promise his presence through every trial. Every trial. Whether we walk through deep waters, overwhelming uncertainty, or painful seasons, we are never alone. And he says here again that, he says, though the waters, they shall not overflow you. The presence of God with believers in the midst of challenges. Somebody said, if ain't it God, where would I have been? I worry people, my people. They say, if ain't it God, if not be for God, where for they? Me, when they talk for you, if nothing for God, everything will not happen. My story is the story of a man that God chose not to kill. And there was the day in Galadimawa, I was weeping in my living room. I said, God, who am I that you are mindful of me? You saved me from cancer. You saved me from snake bite inside London. I come home. I get fire when burn all the house. I walk out, come out. I did dunamis. I did do, what they call this Tuesday service? Healing and deliverance service. I had a TIA. Check what TIA means. Why only me? Only me. Somebody, they say, out of 9 lives, I don't use 4. Now, I never even start to use anyone. I go old, my teeth go be like this before God could take me. You understand what I mean? So, if you're mindful, you see, throughout our lives, we all face moments of difficulties and trials that seem overwhelming. The turbulent waters and the burning fire can symbolize adversities, fears, and uncertainties that surround us. You know, when he says, I will be you when you go through the waters, you were with us in the deepest waters. And in the moment when escape seems impossible, you parted Red Sea for your people, making a way for them. God will make a way where there seems to be no way. He walks in ways we cannot tell. He will make a way for me. He will be my God. Do you accept that he is your God? Do you accept that he is your God? You see, the familiar no longer satisfies. You feel a persistent stirring of holy discontent that gently pushes you to expand beyond your current one. It must stir your spirit. When the other day on Friday, when I was expecting a report, a news, I said, Lord, the hearts of kings or anybody is in your hand. Stir them in the way you want. Push them to the way. You are the God. That is your name. You will never share your glory with anybody. Anybody. With anybody. You see, if you will not share, then be the God you are. I'm telling you. You think, say, your situation done like the lady when I speak to on radio. Was it Esther? Yeah, Esther. She said the man will leave and go marry person for Imo. The marriage didn't last 4 months. I said, but you cursed the person. You woke up, you say, as heaven and earth is far from you, so will joy be far from them. So will this be happen. And then you curse the womb. You curse the ground in which, and the marriage didn't last 4 months. There was betrayal, there was trickery, there was everything inculcated in that relationship. May God not give you a relationship with a man who is sweet-talking you now. Meanwhile, he's planning to marry somebody behind. I may not give you a wife who is Jezebelian in spirit, whose malcontent is not enough for her until she sees your destruction. May God not put us into treachery in places where people where they are looking for a head to use for ritual. I saw a program yesterday. A man was going with a pastor and his wife and another person to the mountain. One young girl, pastor, stopped there and said, "Stop this car. This man, why are you walking with these bad people?" They nearly slapped him here there. He said, "Open this boot." As soon as they opened the boot, now juju dey for inside the boot. The man a ritualist. Even his wife said, no. The woman come say, make he come do Thanksgiving for the pastor. He carry another woman come. He said, "Why did you bring this woman?" Who he say? He says, "Our women leader in church." All these nomenclatures they use. Now lie you. When he said, "This is our woman leader," he said, "Madam, you have something in your bag." Then slap him again. Why they always they slap pastors and people when they walk? And I slap me. Now gidigbo we go do. I know go turn the other cheek like the Bible talk. And I will just slap person like say this Nigerian movie when they slap. When they come open the bag, now juju the inside. Now the man inside I'm say make it come touch the pastor and the woman, make them die. Even if they die, will you yourself live forever and ever? So my take this morning is that you're going through storm, you're going through wire, you're going through everything that the life and world can throw at you. Remain steadfast. He has told you, when you go through the fire, it will not burn you. When you go through the waters, it will not drown you. When God talked this thing, he has said it. Once have you spoken, twice have we heard. Israel, I will deliver you. Now we put your name for that place, Israel. Put your name. Me, Kenny, Enwatasha. He will deliver me. He will deliver me. So they even look my teeth. All that coffee stain don't they come out. Now SP6 are they use. Accidentally, one woman sent them for me for Jappy Park. You see my teeth before, it be like person when they chop guru. Now years of coffee. Do something about that. That was just an aside. So my message this morning is that, and somebody told me, "I like your program, but the music catches me." Leave the music, hear the word. The word they move you. You say, "Yeah, but the word that they always they hit hard at people." Me I not so big talk, I'm small. Anybody when know me knows how they talk. If I go talk. You know, like and leave them. Somebody called me yesterday for something. He tell me, say, "So where are we going?" I said, "We're going nowhere. I don't even know what you're offering." He said, "You can't talk." I said, "I don't like you." He said, "I don't like you too." Mumu. When the Bible says you should stoop to conquer, I mean not the Bible talk that one. Say we should have patience. That a contentious man is not somebody woman, is not what you should be with. When if it takes style, enter me, get what you want. If they do gang and not get anything. Nothing they yash. Nothing. People, nothing. I said in the document, nothing. Those people, when they do then they are, do you know who I am? You're a bastard. As you don't know your papa. If you know who you are, your father is in the heaven. Your earthly father is here. But you've chosen to behave so arrogantly, even to the word of God. Pick up the word of God now. It's not too late. My name is Kenny Dedevo on When God and I Talk. And this is Neon Adejo. Grace is working for me.
One is for me. See the smile on my face. He's with me and for me. There's no curse holding me. All I need is supply. His grace is working.